Hi and welcome. This is the Canadian Transportation Museum Heritage Village Spring Fun on Wheels show. A beautiful day to be out enjoying. Let's start with the car corral, where there are plenty of cars up for sale. These are only a few. There was also a swap meet. Daryl came along with his Riviera. In this video, we'll put a few names with cars and tell a few stories. That's James' 1962 Ford Fairlane. Jack showed off his custom 51 Mercury. Glenn's 65 pickup. Frank's 65 Barracuda. This car has never looked better, and it's up for sale. Paul's 73 Corvette is running a big block 454. Nice interior too. Look at there, what a nice smile.
Hi, David.
You know, these car shows are as much about hanging out as they are cars. Car people are the best people. One of those good guys is Marcel, who showed off his 66 Dodge Coronet. We had a chance to talk.
Well, the car comes out of Alberta, Cochrane, Alberta. It was rotisserie in 08. Came to Ontario in 12, and I bought it just 2 years ago from the fellow in Hamilton. The car is great. It's got a 440 in it now, so it's got a little bit more muscle.
Not a lot of these around. It's a 1964 Acadian four-door sedan, and it's running a 283 engine. Give or take, this is about a 33 pickup coming through. And it sounds good. Jim came along with his 67 Ford convertible. And that's Rick's 58 Chevy pickup. Joe spent 12 years restoring this beautiful 53 Ford pickup. It was no easy task. Ray is pleased as punch with his recently purchased 1947 Dodge Super Deluxe Coupe.
This car is a beautiful car. It's Windsor built. It's 303, 216 engine, and she drives like she was just newly built.
Congratulations, Ray. We wish you many years of happy motoring. John's 1970 Mercury Marquis convertible. John said he had more money in his wallet than he wanted, and so he just had to buy the car. Well, the money's now gone, but he's happy with the Mercury. Now, more cars at Fun on Wheels. Here's Jim's 1964 Dodge Polara convertible. Here's the interior. There's Gloria's 66 Sport Fury. And here's a look at the seats and dash. Like many cars here, it's in perfect condition. Mark brought along his 67 Mustang. There is Bob's 34 Rio. This was the last year for Rio as they switched over to making trucks. It's running a solid-looking flathead 6. Chris owns this 1970 Buick GS. It's running a 455 cubic inch engine. I like to show the interiors of cars too, as it gives you a better overall view. That's Joe's 2008 Porsche Boxster. Jim's 65 Chevy step-side pickup. Jim's 68 Mustang Fastback is running a big block 427. This car has plenty of go. What a nice-looking Dodge. It's running a 340 Mopar with a 4-speed standard on the floor. This tractor is called a Huber. I've never heard of it. I suspect, though, it's from the 20s or 30s. Yvonne was here with her Dodge Swinger. That's Ron's 55 T-Bird. And this is Gay's Classic. They call this the milk truck. You can see the tank on the back. It's a 1934 Ford. Marv was here with his 1934 Plymouth. Greg's 64 T-Bird. I really like the interior on these cars. There is Kent's 1932 Hot Rod. He says it's a Dodge. It looks good to me. Randy loves the color orange. That's why he painted his 52 Chevy that color. Ron showed off his 1930 DeSoto Paddy Wagon. He has a blast driving this car and it gets a lot of positive comments. Looks like he's got the bad guy in the back. Here comes Tom in his cool-looking 41 Chevy. Udi's great-looking 62 Caddy. And the cars just keep on coming. That's Evan's 54 Ford pickup. And this is Ron's 1939 GMC. This great-looking car is Rick's 34 Plymouth. Walter showed off his 68 Charger. And the special thing about this car is it's running a 4-speed on the floor. Gord came by with his 69 GTO. This 32 Pontiac Chieftain has seen better days, but it's still here and it's still running. There's Ted's 1953 Chevy 210 hardtop. Alan's 67 Fairlane convertible. Looks to be in great shape. It's running at 289. There's Randy's 1990 Ford pickup. Bob's 53 Chevy pickup. Here comes John and his Firebird. And he's followed by Andy and his Charger. And Francesco in his sweet-looking Chevy. It's as good as gold. Bob's 54 Studebaker. And here's another Studi. This one belongs to Earl. Here's a strange one. It's Blake's 1931 Gullwing Ford. He says his dad spent many sleepless nights figuring out how to fit them on right. And still more cars at Fun on Wheels. There's the gang hanging out in the shade. Hi to you too. That's Wayne's 55 Chevy. You know, Edsels were a bit of a dud when Ford brought them out, but now they're a collector car. As typical, Wayne's Edsel has the shifter on the steering wheel. This Pacer is in great shape. It's running an original 361 cubic inch engine with a 4-barrel. Like a lot of cars, it passes everything but a gas station. It's still a beautiful car. Norm brought along his 1940 Mercury. Not many of these around. Nice looking interior. Chris is the owner of this 67 Dodge Coronet RT. He keeps it in great condition. And Mark is the owner of this 1949 Ford Coupe. As I say and repeat it often, the best people are car people. Colin and Carol are the owners of this great-looking 1950 MG. These are pretty rare around here. That's the original engine in this car. Pete brought along his Plymouth. And how about Larry's 69 GTX? Richard's 1974 Charger SE with a big block 440. There's Nick's beautiful 1959 Cadillac. That's Marv's 79 Lincoln, and it's up for sale. Dave's 1956 Dodge Regent hardtop, and it's running a flathead 6. Neil's 55 Chevy hardtop looks pretty stock. But under the hood sits a monster 455 fuel-injected engine. If you're into pickup trucks, here's Dylan's 79 Little Red Express. This one also belongs to Dylan. It's an 89. And Kim's hand-built 48 Ford with a 5.9-liter Cummins diesel engine. Creating this truck was a family project, and it looks great. Here is a nice-looking GTO, and it's running a 400 cubic inch engine. A lot of these cars were called the Judge, and that name came from Sammy Davis Jr. You may remember, Here Come the Judge. Richard brought along his 65 Ford Sports Coupe. It's extremely rare, and it's running at 289. As many may know, I'm an Olds fan, and this is Rick's 65 Olds Cutlass. It looks to be in great shape. That's Bob's 69 Roadrunner, and it's running a 440 engine. He keeps this car running well. Rob's 72 Chevelle in great shape and has a 350 engine turning out about 400 horsepower. Here's another nice Olds. It's a 72 Cutlass owned by Joanne. Nice interior. Earl is the owner of this 62 Chevy Impala SS. It appears to be in great shape. Here's Kim's 1970 Malibu. In 1949, this Plymouth Super Deluxe was a family car. But Mike has souped it up with a flathead 6 with dual carbs. In some ways, you might call this a sleeper. This is Ralph's exceptional Chrysler. He's done a great job with this beauty, including a new interior. This has been a great show, but it's time to go. Everybody's heading out. But I still have a couple of mentions among all the prize winners. Frank's 65 Barracuda won the People's Choice Award. And Ron won the award for the oldest car at the show with his 1930 DeSoto. Congratulations to all the winners, and thank you for viewing. So long for now from Fun on Wheels at CTMHV. And as always, we'll see you at the car shows and cruise nights.